Hey, what's up? What's going on? Hey, it is Pastor Joe Moss here, and I'm excited about today. You know, I've been sitting with this for a while, and people ask me all the time, Joe, why are you a different type of pastor? Why don't you do it like everyone else? And today I want to answer that, not for applause, but for clarity, for calling, for the people who need it. So here's the truth. I'm not a traditional pastor. I'm not a follow the rules, do the routine, and keep the system alive pastor. I'm not the just get here on Sunday and clap type of pastor. I'm the pastor who will pray with you and train with you. Yes, I quote scripture and I'll talk to you about your habits. I'm going to talk to you about your discipline, your identity, and your daily fight. Because this is what I've grown to understand. Because spiritual growth isn't just about what happens at the altar, it's what happens in your lifestyle. I know that I'm different because the assignment is different. You know, we're living in a generation that's starving for authenticity, starving for purpose, starving for real discipleship, and not church performance. You know, people are tired, they're burnt out, they're confused. Some of them are just wounded by religion, disconnected from God, and just overwhelmed by life itself. This generation doesn't need another stage performer with a microphone. They need someone who can help them wrestle well because we're all wrestling with something and we're going to be wrestling with things for the rest of our life. So, who's teaching them how to wrestle well? Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. They need a shepherd who's been through some fire, not just someone that can run a service well. I lead different because life hits different now. People don't just need sermons, they need strategy. They don't just need connection, they need coaching, accountability, strength, a plan. They need someone who will look them in the eyes and say, God has more for you. And I'm going to walk with you until you see it. That's why I don't separate the spirit, strength, and strategy. I think it all matters. It all forms you. It all builds you into who God called you to be. I pastor personally from scars, not spotlights, from testimonies, not titles, from mats and gyms and real life moments, not just a pulpit. I know what it feels like to drown. I know what it feels like to lose, rebuild, to be misunderstood, to break, and let God build me again. And that's where my voice comes from. So, yes, I'm a different type of pastor. But in this season, in this culture, in this generation, different is needed. Different is called. Different is God ordained. And I'm here for the ones who want transformation, not tradition. For the ones who want Jesus, not the performance of church. For the ones who are ready to be warriors, not wizards. For the ones who want to live a life They can't build without the presence in a relationship with God. We need Jesus. We need him personally. And if that's you, welcome. This is what Make God Famous is all about. Not hype, not the show, not religion, not the finish line, but transformation, purpose, presence, identity, discipleship, strength, and a relationship with Jesus that changes your entire life. You're not listening to just another pastor, and you're not stepping into just another church. This is a movement. Let's make God famous. Let's make God famous. It's time to put Jesus back on the throne and fulfill our purpose that God has put us on this planet to do. And he gets all the glory and he gets all the praise. Much love. Pastor Joe, let's go.